Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers, babe.
Cheers. Welcome to the AA meeting. I'm an American. My name is Kara Parham.
And yeah.
You just cut me off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
okay, go again.
No.
Do it again. Do it again. It's all good.
We're going to fuck this up.
No, it's all good.
We'll just keep this in. Guys, we've never done a podcast before, okay? We're podcast versions.
Yeah. We deserve to make mistakes.
Yeah, we do. We do, because we've come this far in life being nobody.
Yeah.
So
in our 40s, we don't give a fuck.
Wait, I'm in my 40s.
Wait, they don't need to know that I'm not in my 40s yet.
He's 25. I'm the cougar.
Well, I feel like I'm 40, so at least I have that, right?
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like I'm 25. I still haven't learned that I'm not 25. I have 2 kids. I'm in my early 40s, and I act like I'm 25.
I mean,
so
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
You're a whole lot of fun.
Oh, that sounded well. Yeah, this is the AA meeting. We're an American and an Armenian stuck in Montreal. I'm a comedian. And who are you again?
Yeah, my name is Tavit Melikian, and I'm a filmmaker. I'm a poor filmmaker.
I'm a poor comedian. Obviously, we're working very hard.
Yeah, and that's why we're in an AA meeting.
That's why. Well, I'm an alcoholic.
We're still drinking.
Yeah, but we're currently both stuck in Montreal. Me because I have kids and an ex here, and you because you were born here and you technically can't leave.
No, I wasn't born here. I was born in Lebanon.
Oh yeah, that's
but
right.
Technically, I was born
Beirut.
here. Like I was 2 years old when we moved. So you're right.
Right.
But I want to keep myself kind of like mysterious and
yeah, which is why we're doing a podcast, so we can keep ourselves very mysterious.
Yeah.
Also, who are we? What assholes are we that we think that we can start a podcast and people are going to listen to it?
I mean, I feel like you are especially very talented.
Okay, well, hold on. I don't know how to take a compliment.
True, me neither. But tough luck, this is when I'm on the mic, shit goes down. No, so you're very talented and you're really funny. You're gorgeous. I'm sorry. Okay. So
please refrain from excessive compliments on this podcast.
Well, I gotta let them know that it's gonna be an amazing podcast because you have a lot of shit to say.
And you don't have anything to say?
I think like
your stories are just as good as mine.
No, but you get them out of me.
Oh, right. Okay.
So through
torture,
and your material on stage is a story. So you have fucking amazing stories, and I'm gonna curse like a sailor. Just FYI.
You know how I feel about cursing.
You love it.
Absolutely. So, in fact, speaking of cursing, I did a radio show in Montreal. It was a French-English radio show.
Which I loved.
Oh, yeah. You were one of the 2 people that listened to it. But the producers told me that I cursed too much.
Really?
Yeah. And it was on at midnight.
I mean...
And no one listened to it.
Midnight is the perfect time to curse.
I know.
And
so
that show needed some cursing.
I know it did. It was way too wholesome.
It was way too wholesome, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I like how you got really quiet when you said fuck.
Yeah, I don't want them to hear it.
I don't want them to hear me curse. Oh, fuck them.
Who knows? Maybe they're tapping everything in your room or something.
Oh yeah, everything in my room gets tapped, baby.
You don't know how Quebecers are from.
Oh, I know. Well, I don't think we should start off with that.
Oh, we shouldn't?
No, we should not. We should not start this podcast with our very damaging views
on Anglophones.
They must all speak French.
Yeah.
I will destroy them.
What is it, Bill 96?
Bill 96, yeah. I don't know much about it because I haven't been paying that close of attention to it.
They're tapping our houses. They want to know if we're speaking French. So act like you're speaking French. Croissant.
Yeah, fromage. That's about as good as an American can get speaking French.
No, I'm just joking.
Nobody's joking.
I love living here. I love eating poutines. Yeah. They're an amazing people. I'm very lucky to be here.
I am lucky to be here as well. I will say that it's great for me to raise my kids in Canada. It's fantastic that I'm an American and I'm here taking advantage of their socialist system. So I'm just here for my free benefits and then I'm gonna fuck right off. That's actually someone I used to work with asked me that, and it was before I had permanent residency. He found out that I was American, and he was total Quebecois. He was like a francophone, and he was like, "Oh, so you're just up here to claim our benefits?" I was like, dude, I don't even have I have nothing. I don't have permanent residency. My ex at the time was a student, so we were basically just here on work visas, and he thought I was here to claim benefits and then go back to the U.S.
I mean,
it's not entirely a lie at this point.
I mean, that's the beauty of living here. It comes hand in hand. You can't just say that doesn't exist. I mean,
what, taking advantage of the socialist system?
I mean, even the French people take advantage of the system.
Yeah, because they have like 10 kids. That's why they have so many kids. The more kids you have, the more government benefits you get.
True.
Yeah, so it's great.
Yeah, right. What would be the American version of this?
Of Minnesota.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I was just thought you were thinking of
food coupons. Like you guys have like.
Oh, you mean? Are you saying that I might as well be on food stamps right now?
Is that what it's called? Food stamps?
Yeah, I wish I was on food stamps right now.
What's the deal with food stamps?
What's the deal
no,
with
I don't
food
like.
stamps?
I really every single time.
What's the deal with food stamps? I don't know. I've never had access to food stamps, so I don't know.
How do you get food stamps? Like
you have to apply for them. You have to make a certain amount of income, or you have to not make a certain amount of income, and then you apply for food stamps. But it's not a good program. You don't really get that much. I mean, it's
like food. You don't get much food.
No, I don't think you really get enough
to feed your family.
Wow. From what I know, the food stamp program is kind of shit. I mean, not surprising.
Wow. In my mind, I just picture Americans going through food coupons and like getting a can of tomato for free. And that's what a food stamp is.
Just one can of tomato. It might be. Yeah, so we're just kind of hanging out here in Montreal.
Yeah.
Working, doing comedy, you're making films-ish. I mean, you've made 2, but both of us are not working that much right now. Pre-COVID, yeah.
I mean, no, you're still working. You're still going on stage and you're still doing stuff. I'm not doing anything. I'm just on the couch with my belly out. You giving me bear, rubs sometimes, once in a while.
Whoa. I didn't say it was going to be this kind of a podcast.
I mean, that's how I'm enjoying my summer. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's acting like a bear and getting rubs.
Speaking of acting like a bear, this is a good story that I always thought that you had, is that you told me that when you were on the dating apps, you weren't getting a lot of hits from women.
Right.
But then your friends switch your profile to man seeking man, and immediately there were just like all these hits and messages, and you like caused a sensation.
Right.
In the gay sector.
He did it without me knowing though. Cuz the thing was
that's amazing.
I was never on a dating app before I met him, and he goes, you know, if you're not striking on your own, you should go on these dating apps. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not I think the dating apps are weird. And he goes, trust me, I'll make an account for you. Mm-hmm. And he made me an account, and he said in my bio, John Hughes on the streets, Lars von Trier in the sheets.
If I had read that though on your profile, I would have swiped right immediately because that's brilliant. I love it.
Really?
Well, you know that I'm obsessed with movies.
You wouldn't think that was weird and creepy?
Oh, because of no.
Yeah, like what the hell does Lars von Trier do in the sheets with his freaking movies with Nymphomaniac and like, you know?
Okay, all right. So you're saying like, what does that say about me?
Yeah.
I just, you know, if you want to be mysterious, it just adds to the mystery a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I use one of our techniques we discussed. Like when we look at the camera, we go like, that one over here.
This one over
here. Yeah. But so he goes, don't even look at the women. He goes, just automatically just swipe right. That's
most men's technique.
Right. So
from what I've heard,
I would literally work and put my phone on the thing on the desk and just go like this,
and then see what comes up.
But nothing would come up, and I'll be like, "This is fucking bullshit. Nothing's coming up." And he goes, "Let me see." So he takes my phone, and me being an idiot that I trusted him, he changes it, puts males as my main attraction, and then immediately I'm at home and I get like a bing. And then a dude, and then bing, and then another dude, and then bing. I'm like, what the? And then I'm like, should I say his name? No?
It's up to you.
Toby. Much love, Toby. So when I was getting these messages, me being new to the whole dating app, I was apologizing to every single man that was liking me.
Saying, I'm not sure what happened.
I was like, sorry, this is a prank, my friend. So I literally had to sit there and message 40 men.
You didn't have to, though. You could have you could have switched your profile back. That's very nice of you. Very considerate, though, to actually answer the messages.
I know. Thank you.
Because most people wouldn't do that.
I know. Thank you. Speaking of dating apps, though, you said that a lot of men had rock climbing pictures on yours when you were
yeah, a lot of men are like taking photos of themselves in the wilderness and rock climbing.
Why is
to
that?
show their physical prowess, to show that they can, you know,
survive
physically
in nature.
Right, when the apocalypse happens they can physically protect you and climb a wall to get food. That's what that means.
Rock climbing, without a shirt off.
Some of them did have a shirt off. Some of them did not. It depended on how self-conscious they were, I think.
And then immediately you would get stalkers from it.
No, not immediately. Not immediately.
Like a few weeks later.
A few weeks later. We can circle back to that. That's
later.
That'll be a later episode because it's a very involved story, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to really tell
explain
that.
It.
Yeah. But growing up here was very interesting for you because you don't remember most of your childhood. It was so traumatic that you just blocked out all of your childhood.
Right.
Except
for
this kid that played the Tam Tams at your Armenian school.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Tam Tam.
Mr. Hollywood.
Mr. Hollywood,
Mr.
Mr. Tam Tam.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this was at the Armenian school.
Yeah, it was in my Armenian school. Yeah, Surpagop. And I guess like once we're talking about Mr. Tam, we're gonna put like a video of him as we're talking.
Yeah, we were gonna run a clip of that.
So yeah, you guys can see
video because it's yeah. But
it's a sight to behold.
The way that you told the story of him playing Tam Tams in what grade were you in? Elementary school?
I was probably I was in elementary school, which like 5th grade maybe.
Okay.
5th grade, and I don't know how it is in every school out there, but like
every school out there does not have someone playing Tam Tams in the lunchroom with the lunch ladies circling around him going like which basically created a psychopath. If you see this video,
yes, that explains exactly how he looks.
Yeah,
bald, tattooed,
total psychopath. Two psychopathic characteristics.
Yeah.
Bald, tattoos.
Yes. So in my school, everybody would gather to a cafeteria, and the cafeteria was huge. There wasn't like all the students would go there. So if the school had like 500 kids, all the 500 kids would go in the cafeteria at once.
Right.
It wasn't like a few kids, 30 kids or 40 kids would go eat at a time.
So this was all like a stadium for him.
Right, exactly. So you would go there, and my school was so cheap. They cut funding, so the food was particularly like cafeteria food, obviously, but the plates, the knives, the cups were all reused ceramic. It's not ceramic. What is it? Like plastic.
Wait, they reuse the plastic.
It's
utensils?
gross. The utensils.
Holy shit.
The utensils were silver, like metal, but it was all rewashed. 500 kids would reuse that over and over and over again every day.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to. I do not want to know where they stuck that.
It's gross.
Okay.
And everything was chipped because they've used it for years and years, the same plates. And I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this goddamn school. All I want is my chicken nuggets.
Right. I mean, that's still today.
Still today. All I want is my chicken nuggets. Just give me my goddamn chicken nuggets. So me sitting there with chicken nuggets, I'm like, thank God, finally, I put one piece of chicken nugget in my mouth, pure orgasm. And I'm biting into it, I'm loving it, and then immediately all you hear is, and then I'm like, and I turn around and I see the women. What do you call it? The cafeteria, ladies. The lunch ladies have put 3 tables on top of each other, and this kid had a chair on top of the 3rd table.
Oh my God! They gave him a stage.
And
that's amazing.
He's a little boy, and he's acting like he's like a Santana. Carlos Santana.
Well, now he's acting like he's Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy, yeah, with his jets and cars.
He has a diamond-studded Tam Tam.
Yes.
In the video.
Yes. Do you think he proposed to his wife with that?
Absolutely. I think he just nicked a diamond off the Tam Tam and was like, here, will you marry me?
Yeah, he didn't have to do much.
He didn't have to do shit.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. I love this video though, and which is by the way, and it's a sensation in your motherland, right? It's a sensation in Armenia, right? Yes, my motherland. Everybody,
or is it just Russia, the motherland?
Armenians all over the world play Tam Tams.
I mean, that's what I thought.
I mean, I had no idea. I've never heard of an Armenian play Tam Tams. It's the only guy I know.
Okay. So maybe he's also Lebanese as well.
Yeah, I think it's like a mixture of Lebanese and Armenian. You know, I told you Armenians play the flute. You remember the duduk flute that I showed you?
Right.
It's like the desert type music.
I just love the fact that this video though hits every rap star cliche.
Right.
With private plane.
Yeah.
Women dancers.
Bentleys. Yeah.
Crystal,
yeah. Boats. In Florida. I don't know where it is. Probably in Florida. Yeah.
Miami.
Hollywood.
Oh, that's right. Because he's Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah. Did you ever feel Hollywood in your life?
Did I ever feel like? Did I ever feel like I was Hollywood? Or what?
Or did you ever feel like you wanted the American dream?
Oh, of going to Hollywood,
or just like, have you ever had an American dream as a child?
Well, all my dreams are American. They're mostly about grilling hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Riding horses, drinking a bud.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
I mean, I'm sure I did without knowing it. I mean, the thing about Americans is we're all programmed to believe in the American dream.
Right.
There's a significant, I still do to this day, which is probably why I have a podcast now and do comedy.
Oh, because you're trying to attain that money. That
all that money.
Dollar bill.
The sweet dollar bills of doing
don't want Canadian
free comedy
currency.
shows.
You don't want Canadian currency. You want American currency.
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
They're free, baby. You know?
Right. Yeah.
If I want to go commando, I'm American. Fuck that. I don't have to wear underwear if I don't want to.
Oh my god. Even the word commando is very American.
Nom, baby.
They might as well called it Rambo. Going Rambo.
Going Rambo, yeah.
Going Sylvester Stallone.
Fuck yeah. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, when I was in 7th grade, my friend Anise Kennard, she raided her dad's 70s porn stash, and she took a videotape, like a porn, and it had a cover and everything. This is when they made
beautiful
movie
VHS
covers for porns,
right.
and and the movie was called Rambo. It was RAMB/OH,
right.
Ramp.
Oh,
I think that
Ramaho?
No, not Ramaho. Rambo.
Okay.
I mean, it's a loose association, right? But
right.
it was hilarious.
That's crazy.
It was someone pretending to be Sylvester Stallone banging women in the jungle.
Are you serious?
Yes.
We gotta Google this. I'm
telling you,
Googling it right now.
When I was 13, I watched a ton of 70s porn because of my friend. She would bring all of her dad's 70s porn collection that she would steal to our sleepovers.
Wait a minute. So
what?
You would have sleepovers.
We would have sleepovers, and she would bring another videotape from her dad's collection, and we would watch it.
Was it really awkward where both of you would just sit and just stare at the screen without saying a word?
Oh no, we were constantly commenting on everything.
Really?
It was like Mystery Science Theater 3000 where we pull it in and we're like, oh my god, but and this is
amazing.
The 70s. Everyone had the women had huge bushes,
right? And
we were all just like, oh my god, is our pussy's gonna look like that? We were horrified. So we were also learning about anatomy because everyone was very au naturel back then.
Right.
Yeah. But
Wow.
the scenarios were hilarious. So we were all like, "Oh, Captain, ooh, I don't know if I've been bad."
Oh my god.
No, we had fun. Yeah, we had fun with it. What is that?
Because
What is
Sylvester
that?
Stallone, every movie you watch him in Rambo, every time he jumps over a rock, he goes like, huh, huh. And now I just picture him thrusting like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The men in 70s porn were kind of gross. They were like, they were like these very
smokers.
like I don't like cavemen kind of types.
Right.
My favorite one though was a scene on a speedboat.
In the movie?
No, yeah, in a movie. It was like
porno movie.
Yeah, it was a beach porn, but then there was a like a cut of them on a speedboat, and the woman had water skis and she spread her legs on either side of the boat. It was very athletic. It was like watching a gymnast, and then they were having sex with her. Like a guy was having sex with her and her legs were spread out and the skis were on either side of the boat, like hanging over the boat.
You still remember?
It was so impressive. How are you going to forget a scene like that?
Well, you know me, my memory's terrible.
That's true.
But that's impressive. That's crazy.
I mean, that yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I love to see porn that did that nowadays, you know.
This is amazing conversation for a podcast.
For our first episode.
I could go on and on about this. On and on. Ram ho.
No, not Ram ho. Rambo.
Oh, Ram. So how's it written? How do you write it?
RAMB hyphen
okay.
OH. Like
okay.
O as in
Ram.
oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm enjoying myself so much.
I can't believe you remember this. I can't believe you remember this. Wow.
Did I tell you though? I did. I actually had I went through like a new agey, witchy phase when I was in high school.
Really?
And I had a book called Magical Herbalism. There was a new age.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah, there was a new age store in the mall, and they had Ouija boards and
oh my god,
spell books.
Oh my god,
and any kind of incense you could think of.
Oh my god.
And I used to go there with my friend Megan because we were dabbling in the occult, but we never did. We never did anything. We just went to the bookstore, bought a couple books called Magical Herbalism, and we're going to make potions. But we never did. It was too involved.
You guys never bought it. Did you buy stuff?
I bought a deck of tarot cards.
Oh.
I learned how to read tarot cards.
Oh, crystals and cards.
Yeah, I had a crystal face.
Did you?
Well, yeah, I did. I had like amethyst and rose quartz and stuff like that, and I did some tarot readings.
Oh, no.
Look, I was 16, okay, and it was Kansas, and there was literally nothing going on besides 70s porn and No, you're still saying it wrong. Rambo. Oh, okay.
I said it.
And so, yeah, that was the only thing interesting was the New Age bookstore.
So I was going to ask you, so you didn't do the Ouija board?
I did. Well, there was another board that was less like, Ouija was kind of associated with Satan. So there was another...
another type?
Another type of board called like Magic
the Gathering?
No. That was during my crystal phase.
you just played Magic the Gathering with your friends?
Okay, I was not that big of a nerd. All right.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
No, all you did was quote Shakespeare and all that stuff. That's how.
Oh, you're gonna bring that up.
I mean,
well, tell the story. Tell the story of when we were in New York and I pulled that little wild card out on you. And you're like, what the hell?
Right. Because so we go to New York and we're going there because you want to do stand up
shows, yeah,
which was great. We saw a show, hilarious people, and then after that we met some friends there. We new friends. They told us to go to this bar after the stand up show. We go to this bar, so we go outside, and immediately a guy comes up to you, and he starts quoting Shakespeare to you.
Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then immediately your face started to light up, and you joined in on the fun. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, we were just all quoting Shakespeare around you, and you didn't know what hit you.
I had no idea what they were talking about.
No idea. Yeah.
And I wanted to be involved.
Yeah, but we shut you out.
I couldn't. I didn't want to sound stupid. So I just stood there, and I just like...
I'm pretty sure in that moment you weren't the one sounding stupid.
No. Babe, like there was like 20 people there like quoting Shakespeare.
Whoa, you're exaggerating.
No, we went in the back room.
Oh, this was later though.
And there was like 20, 30 people quoting each other Shakespeare, and I'm like standing there, and then one dude approached me and said if I played Elden Ring.
And he was right. He begged you.
I did. And he goes like, what level are you? And I'm like, 80. And he goes, damn, I'm 60. And I was like, damn right.
Well, it was a very fun evening.
Yeah.
Lots of Shakespeare to be had.
Yeah.
And it was a side of me that you had never seen.
I was very impressed. But also you showed me this movie. I can't remember the title of it.
You mean Much Ado About Nothing? The Kenneth Branagh version of Much Ado About Nothing. Yeah.
And you showed me that, and I figured I knew that you were a fan, but I didn't know to what extent.
What? Well, I mean, to what extent? I don't know.
Like you knew every quote that they were
No, I didn't know
you.
every quote. No, I don't know every. I've never been in a Shakespeare play.
Oh, okay, I see.
I've never performed Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I was just always a fan.
Yeah. So super nerd.
We had. Okay, well, we had to. In my high school English class, we had to memorize, a couple Shakespeare sonnets.
Oh yeah.
And I still remember them.
Why?
Yeah.
They would make you.
And recite it.
Can you do one right now?
Yeah, I can do sonnet 116, I think.
Do it.
It's going to be awkward.
Okay, you don't have to do it.
Okay, all right, fine. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when an alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. 'Tis the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not within his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even till the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved.
Holy shit, babe.
I'm pretty sure that's what Sonnet 116. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Babe, like flawless.
That
was flawless.
Yeah, that was Mrs. Dora, my high school English teacher. I have her to thank for that.
Wow. You nailed it. You didn't you remember it word for word. That's impressive.
I don't know if I remember the rhyming couplet correctly, though. I mean, that may have been from another sonnet. I'm not sure.
Well, all the nerds who are watching the podcast they're gonna flip their shit. So, you want to end it in a particular way?
No, let's just end it.
Let's just literally take the turn the tape off.
Done. That would be really funny, though.
Seriously, is that what you want to do?
I don't know. Why not?
And you want to say, let's just end it, and then just ends. It just ends.
Yeah.
Babe, that's nuts.
No, I like it though.
All right.
Let's just do it like that. We can have a bunch of weird edits in it, and it'll be funny.
Okay. So do you want to end it?
Yeah, let's end it.
All right.